Hey guys, I have got your workout today. It's 30 minutes as usual. The first part is going to be 12 minutes long, so your timer is going to be set up, and if you want to get a little view of that, your timer is going to be set up so that your rest is 10 seconds, you're working for 50 seconds, that's your all-out effort, and it's 12 rounds. You've got 3 exercises, and it's going to take you a total of 12 minutes. So I've actually already just done this workout, so I'm a little sweaty, so I'm sorry if you can tell that I've been really sweating on this one. So anyways, this is a really challenging one. As usual, I'm going to show you all of your modifications that you'll need, whether you're just starting to do these type of workouts with this or with Janelle's group, or if you're at Metro doing these workouts, or whether or not you're advanced and you really want to kick it up. I've got something for everybody. So the first one, like I said, is 12 minutes long. Your first move, this is the runner's lunge switch with the kick up. So let me show you what it looks like first, then I'll give you your variations. So you're going to start down in the lunge. So you want to make sure that knee is lined up over your ankle. Both hands are flat on the ground. You're going to switch your feet, kick up with the back leg, come down, jump, switch your feet, and up. I'll do a few more. This way you can see the flow. Okay, so that's your first one. So what you want to do, like I said, when you start, make sure you're in a runner's lunge. Make sure your knee is lined up over your ankle. That's very, very important. You're up on your back toe. You're going to jump, switch your feet. Back leg is going to kick up. Knee up first and then kick, and use your opposite hand sort of to aim for that hand. Just like that. Back down, switch. Back leg's going to come up, kick, and back down. So when you're standing up, it's this leg, that forward leg, when you're coming up, that you really want to balance on. So as I'm coming up, you see my focus is on this leg. It's not so much about the kick. You want a good kick, but you want to definitely make sure you're focusing on your standing leg. Now the kick. Now I know when I came up, I may have kicked up kind of high. How high you kick will depend on your hamstring strength or your hamstring flexibility. So when you come up, if you can just kick to here, that's fine. Maybe your hamstrings are just too tight to kick, you could just bring a knee up. I'll do that more gracefully. You're going to come down, switch, bring knee up, down, switch, knee up, down, switch, or knee up in a light kick out in front, okay? The other thing that you can do, if you don't want to do the jump, if you're not comfortable doing that jump, you could just step, just like this, just like this. So when you do your step switch, you come in, lunge back, come up, knee up and kick, or just a knee up. Or the basic kick, the higher kick, that's totally fine. Step back, plank, other leg steps in. All right, so you don't have to necessarily do the jump. Okay, your second move, these are going to be dive bombers with the military press. So I think most of y'all have done the dive bombers. Bum is high in the air. Fingers are facing away from you. Hands are shoulder width apart. You're pushing back, kind of like if you've ever done yoga, it's like a downward dog. You're going to look back between your legs. You're going to come down. Elbows are going to come out to the side. Chin, chest, roll up, abs. Reverse that movement. Elbows out, abs, chest, chin, pushing back at an angle. Let me do a couple more. Elbows out, chin, chest, abs, abs, chest, chin. All right, for modification. Now this exercise this is the dive bomber with the military press. So let me get the military press in here. So it's going to be dive bomber, up, push back, shift to plank, regular push up, push back to dive bomber start, chin, chest, abs, abs, chest, chin, shift to plank, push up. If you need to modify, so that's how that's going to flow. One dive bomber, shift to plank, one regular push-up. To modify this, what you're going to do is you're going to come down to your knees. Sorry, my card's stuck to my cameraman's foot. All right, so you're going to come down to your knees, and you're going to do the same thing. You're still going to push your hips back. You look down on the ground, elbows out, chin, chest, abs, abs, chest, chin. You're still going to push back at that angle, okay? Again, hands are shoulder width apart, elbows still go out, chin, chest, abs, abs, chest, chin, pushing back at an angle. Then you can come to this plank and do your push-ups. So see, you can do both of those moves on your knees the entire time. If you are really just starting out with these push-ups, you might find this dive bomber is just maybe a little bit too much right now because of pushing back at the angle. So if you want to, if you're really, really, truly just starting, my advice is going to be to come to your knees like you're in a tabletop position and just do 2 regular push-ups. Hands are shoulder width apart, elbows go out to the side. Just drop your chin down and back up. So just do 2, just do those over and over for the 50 seconds. That way you can really get a good flow for how push-ups go. And then what will happen is you'll shift your weight so your hips are tucked a little bit, back is flat, shoulders are down, and you can come to this push-up instead. And then ultimately, military. So one more time, dive bomber, chin, chest, abs, abs, chest, chin, shift weight to plank, push up, back to dive bomber. Okay, that's your second move with your modifications. Your third one, this is going to be a high intensity, high impact move. So this is going to be one high knee jump and a rollover. So if you want, I would come long ways to your mat since you're going to be rolling over, okay? So high knee jump, you're going to start down a little bit low. Don't start your high knee from here. Start a little low, high knee, catch, hands down, lay down, roll over, power up, high knee. A few more. Okay, let me show you your modifications, your variations. So obviously the high knee jump is an advanced move. So if you're doing the high knee jump, make sure you start low, you jump up, slap those knees, and catch down here. Do not do this jump and land like this, okay? You've got to land knee soft. If you are not comfortable doing that jump just yet, you can just make it a regular jump. Squat down, arms up, jump, okay? So it would look like this. Jump up, come down, roll over, power up, jump. If you don't want to jump at all, absolutely fine. You do not have to jump. You just make it a squat. You could squat down, come up on your toes, reach, abs tight, come down, hands down, step back, control, rolling down, roll over, step in, reach up, okay? So you see, you don't have to do the high knee. So your variations are going to be high knee, or a basic jump up, or you could just lift up on your toes. Make sure when you roll over, when you're lowering yourself down, you're using your arms to control, push off with this hand, opposite hand, roll over, push up. So you're pushing up with using your arms to push your body up, jump in, or you can of course step in. Okay, so those are the 3 moves for the 12-minute. Your next one is going to be a 4-minute exercise. So you're going to set your timer. Let me find the one I want. Okay, here's your timer. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and 12 rounds. You're going to work for the 10 seconds and the 10 seconds, okay? So it's 4 minutes solid of all-out effort. So 2 moves. Squat jacks will be your first move, okay? So abs are nice and tight. Feet are, I prefer a little wider than shoulder width. You're going to come down, in, out, in, just like this. Staying low the entire time. You can keep your hands right here. You can put your hands here. You You can put your hands here. Whatever you prefer, whatever's more comfortable. But you're staying low. My knees are bent, you're staying low. That way you're engaging all these large muscle groups. Your bum, your biggest one, quads, your hamstrings, abs stay nice and tight, shoulders are back and down, chest is open, head is up. If you don't want to jump, you're going to step, 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 just like that. Okay? So you're going to do 10 seconds of squat jack. As soon as that timer beeps, you're going to drop down to the ground for tricep push-ups. Tricep push-ups, your hands are in closer, make at least shoulder width. The key here is letting your elbows brush right against your rib cage. You're going to lower down to see how my elbows are glued to my rib cages. They're not out to the side, and push up. So 10 seconds of tricep presses, modification, down on your knees, just like that. Hips are tucked, okay? So you've got your squat jacks, tricep press, 10-second squat jack, 10-second tricep press, 4 solid minutes. When that's done, we're gonna move on. You're gonna go back to your original timer, your set of the 10, 50, 12 rounds, okay? This is 12 minutes. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me back that up. It's actually gonna be 10 and 40. And this will be posted below the video, so that my apologies. It's actually 10 and 40, so it's just a 10-minute workout. Yay, a little shorter. 2 minutes less. Okay, so you've got 3 moves here. First is the superhero jump. Again, you're going to start in a lunge position. We'll start right leg forward, knee over ankle. Left hand down, right arm back. You're going to power forward, bring that back leg up and hop. Down, switch. Back leg's going to come up, hop, down, switch. Just like this. Let's get a few of these in so you can see how they flow. Use your arm to power up. See how I'm using my arm to power up? Okay, to modify this, take the jump out. So sort of similar to that move we did in the first workout. Long runner's lunge. Come up, just bring the knee up, down. Bring the knee up, down. Okay? That's all you have to do. You can just totally take out the knee up, the jump. Just bring the knee up. Your second one, this is going to be the monkey press with the jump up. So monkey press, you're going to bring your feet nice and wide. You start in a little bit of squat. Hands are out in front of you, palms out. You're going to come down, right out in front of you. Fingers turn in a little bit so your elbows can go out to the side. Chin drops to the ground. Lower your chin. Push back. Jump up. Let me do a few. Okay, modifications. The monkey press really isn't that difficult. It's how difficult you want to make it. The closer you are to your body when you bring your hands to the ground, the easier this is going to be. And the more that you bend your knees, okay? That's less that you're going to have to be pushing back. So bend those knees for just getting started out. Keep those hands close to your body. Just a little press. Even if you just drop your elbow, you just come down just like this, just a little bit, that's fine. Push back. You gotta use your hands to push back. If you don't want to jump, reach up. Okay? So here, modify. Little tiny press, hands close to the body. Knees are nice and bent. Reach up and down. A little harder, come out a little further from the body. Press. Push back. Just do a little jump. More advanced, come out a little bit further. Press. Push back. Nice and deep, nice deep squat. Reach and jump. Okay? So there's your modifications. Your third one, you're going to do 4 Russians and 4 mountain climbers. So you're going to be turning on your mat. So come long ways on your mat. When you do the Russian, make sure your fingers are facing you. Make sure when your hands are on the ground, you're not pushing through your fingers. It's even pressure on your hands. So you're going to bring your bum up. 4 Russians. Start with the right leg up. That's not 1 though. That's just your starter. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to turn over. 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's how it flows.